my name's Bella, and I'm going to be sharing my testimony, and I'm just going to get right into it. So when I was little, I didn't really grow up in a Christianity home. Um, it was never talked about. But my aunt was very Christian, so I used to go over there and babysit her little kids, and we would go to church every Sunday in the morning. But I didn't really think about it as like getting to know God. I kind of just thought about it as we're going to church in the morning. Um, so that was happening, and I didn't really go over there that often. So I stopped going to church totally, and I never really thought about God or getting to know Him. But after a while, my home situation got really hard, and nobody was really there for me. So when I went into 7th grade, I met a girl named Jocelyn, and she invited me to a Wednesday night church event, and I went, but I didn't go to know God. I went for a hangout group and just to talk to people. So after a while, I stopped going to that church. It just wasn't really fulfilling me, and I didn't really want to learn about God that much. So after a while, I stopped going to that church, and 7th grade was really hard for me. I didn't really do anything associated with God. So in 8th grade, that leaded on, and I was really sad, really lost, and there was no passion for me. So everything I would do, I would bring no passion with it. So I would kind of just do it, and I didn't really feel anything to do it. But I met this girl named Allie when I went to 8th grade, and she was very bubbly, and she was very outgoing, and she was just really God-centered, and we would always talk about God and stuff. So she invited my other friends that went to my school to this church, and we went, and I really went into being open to God, and I wasn't just going for friends this time. So I went in there with an open mind, and we talked about God. I loved my group. I loved my leaders. And it was really pleasing to me. I loved talking about God. I loved doing everything like that. So we got really into it, and my 2 other friends went to houseboats. So we signed up for houseboats. We went to houseboats. But the first days, we did not enjoy it at all. We wanted to leave so bad, and we were crying one night, and we want to leave. But then this one night, this pastor spoke on something that we just prayed about that earlier that night. And we're like, wow, God really opened our eyes to that. And I think it was cry night, and we cried, and we really surrendered to God that night and said we wanted to go all in. We wanted to show everyone our faith. So they were bringing up baptism and how we would sign up for it and how we would do it. And we were kind of nervous, but we go ahead because we wanted to show people how much we loved God. So we got baptized, and it was a great, amazing experience, and I finally got peace with life, and I finally stopped having anxiety and everything, and God really took that away. So I was so blessed. And we came back, and once again, Ali was there, and we talked about God so much and just what He's done in our life. And I was a bitter person. One thing would go in a ear and one thing would go out if somebody talked to me. I didn't really care about anything. So why would I be kind to people, and why would I understand their feelings? I just really didn't have God in my life. But after houseboats and having the experience that I did have, I really had understanding. I had peace when I talked to people, and it was really an eye-opener. So I'm just so thankful God put that into my life, and I feel if you're experiencing that, you can just open up to Him, and He would give you all the peace and the love that you were desired for. And I hope that anybody relates to this, they can just go off of it. But I hope you're really inspired by my testimony tonight, and thank you so much for listening.